Bungi, if you know, is almost a 200-year-old organization. Is an American-based, US-based organization, and largely into the agribusiness. We are the world leaders in sourcing, processing, and all the types of oil seeds, and we are into that. Basically, the objective is food, fuel, and feed. So these are the three objectives for us. Globally, we are almost in the 40 countries, and we believe in sustainable driving. If I look at the journey of Bungi, Bungi has been always into the acquisition. Of late, if you see the journey from 2003 till now, we had all the products, all the brands actually acquired, be it Dalda, the famous brand for the Vanaspati category, though we are into other oils also into it. Then we have
brand and look and feel. Taking a cue from what Sanjeev sir was saying, Karnataka as a market is very adaptive, and we would like to give consumers of this state, and going forward, we will expand this brand in the rest of the states in South. We will expand this brand going forward if the success is there. One of the critical part about launching any cooking medium is that in a new age consumer of today, who is becoming more and more health conscious, how as a manufacturer of cooking oil, we provide them with a reason which makes their daily life even more healthier. The differentiating factor about Fiona is going to be its VitoProtect formula. VitoProtect formula actually helps higher absorption of nutrients into the food. So in the process of cooking, first and foremost, let me elaborate about nutrients. Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K are the essential nutrients which are present in Fiona. In the process of cooking, some amount of erosion happens, and then whatever is the quantity of vitamins into the oil does not get 100% transferred into the cooked food. Right? With VitoProtect formula, what we are attempting to do is that maximum amount of absorption of these vital nutrients happens in the food which is being cooked by Fiona. And the formula that we have, all a great effort from our R&D team, a product and a formula which is well researched in a government accredited laboratory, with proven facts that if you compare Fiona, other sunflower oil, which does not have VitoProtect formula, with Fiona, the absorption of these nutrients into the food which is being cooked is 50% higher. And hence, Fiona makes whatever you cook it, whether you cook at masala vada or mezil vada or any food that you are cooking, it makes it healthier than an ordinary oil. Right? And that's the healthier promise that Fiona is bringing to the table. With this, what we attempt to do is take this message out loud, right? And to do that, we have requested Rashmika to join hands with us, and we are very, very happy that being the youth icon that she is, she has decided to join hands with a very young, new brand like Fiona. What you will see going forward is an extremely fresh way of communicating, which is very different than the narrative which is prevailing in the category. Goes without saying that we will have a large scale television commercial being aired starting next month. We will have print media advertisements all across Karnataka. We are going to be very heavy on digital. In a digital age today, most of the consumption of media, all of us go through Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and this is where our brand is going to get advertised. There is going to be an extra emphasis in distribution of this brand. And hence, with the reach that we have in the number of outlets, we would, in a 2 to 3 months time, we are likely to double our distribution reach.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ತುಂಬಾ ದಿವಸ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Sorry, my voice ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆ ಥರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕಂದರೆ I'm not ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಆದರೆ I'm extremely excited for this association, sir. Mainly because cooking oil ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಯಾವುದು as in healthy oil ಅಂತಂದರೆ the healthier version of every oil is always welcome at every household. So I'm extremely what do I say? In my house also, mama cooks, and I'm going to start asking her to. I'm going to pester her to start using Fiona oil. So yeah, it's quite interesting how I'm associated with this brand, which I'm totally looking forward for the growth of it. I wish everyone at Fiona all the very, very best. I hope you guys grow, and I hope I'm a part of this beautiful family for a long, long time. Yes, like Sir already explained, Fiona gets 50% of the nutrition. Actually, like I just learned recently that apparently cooking oil, cooking madidre, you tend to miss out on the vitamins which goes, and actually which we get in the end of the dish. But apparently here, like Sir said, Fiona, it sort of helps us retain 50% of the vitamins and everything in the food. So, well, healthier is better. So, I suggest, I hope people like Fiona as much as I do, and they support us through this journey. And yes, I'm quite excited for this association. And for an actor, I think it's all about being healthy, being active, being yeah, literally, because our schedules are all over the place, and if you're not active, if you're not healthy, then it's a messy thing.
Okay, how often do you cook for yourself?
Yeah, I think after 2020, all of us cooking for ourselves, and very often. But well, for me, I luckily have my team. Because of my crazy schedules, I am normally focusing on my shooting, and where I have my team with me. And yes, not very often, but I hope I do. Let me say this in English. Everything is actually healthy. Like if you think about it, like veggies that you're cutting, all the Indian spices, and everything is quite healthy. But how you eat it is actually, the most important part, because that's when it converts to, okay, is it healthy, is it not healthy? That's when you know. So I think I just like to put that point in, saying how you eat your food is the most important part.